Silence, I said no silence. When I put pen to paper, that's violent. Mixed emotion fuels my attitude, and it feels so vibrant. Cause all I wanna do is hear the bassline banging and the hi-hats crashing explosion. I couldn't see clear without you, but now I see crystal clear like the ocean. Perpetual.
Now, you can use anything on an insert effect. Let's load it up. You hit E on this channel, or you could go to the mixer by pressing F3, and we can look at the VB1 channel here and click E there. But if you're just starting off, just want to get into your channel, you can click E here. Okay, the insert effects are down the left here. The way that this mixer works is that the instrument sends a sound into the mixer, and it comes in via the insert effects. It then goes into the EQ, and that resultant thing can be sent out to the sends, if you were wondering, and then that overall channel can decide where it goes. We have no groups set up at the moment, so you can't really send it anywhere, but that's a very quick overview of this sort of block here. These insert effects are pretty handy. Rather than using all of your instruments sending to one reverb and adjusting an amount of reverb, nowadays most computers are powerful enough to deal with reverbs on each channel. So that's about reverbs. You could stick anything in here. Distortion, you could filter things, you could bit crush them. So we're just going to fiddle about and show how you import these things while also fixing the sound of this terrible bass. Now up here in the original window, you could solo the bass there, or if you've forgotten you've opened up this channel, you can actually solo it down there. We're going to press play, so I'm hitting 1 to go to the start and enter. Yeah. Check out the bass. So, insert effects, you could do anything. Bit crusher, so I think this comes with Cubase, the regular bit crusher. I'm just trying to ruin this sound a bit because it's so dull. I'm going to use the regular filter that comes with Cubase. Don't get all worried about using the best filters in the world. People are usually overhyping them. I'm sure they can make your life easier, but hey. Just going to try some stuff out here. Don't know what's going to happen. On an earlier Cubase, it was definitely Cubase SX3. They started using quadrafuzz. That seems to load up in my Cubase 4. Apparently you have to do something to Cubase 5 to get some of the old plugins to work. Not sure if that's true or made up, but here's quadrafuzz. I find this really useful. It's a multi-band distortion unit, and really important if you get right into this to understand how this works, which I'm not going to explain now because it would take too long. That's a bit of fun there, distorted that, and for no apparent reason I'm going to stick a reverb on before we go in there. People don't do that, so you shouldn't either. Okay. So we've learnt that we can dump insert effects in here just by clicking on them and dumping the insert effect in. That's pretty simple. And you edit each insert effect by clicking on the E. You can also stop those particular effects working by clicking this middle one. So that turns off the reverb. That turns off that quadrafuzz. Somewhere over here. That's wrong. That's wrong. There you go. And somewhere over here, this blue one, if you click on that, that gets rid of all of them. Okay, the next thing we're going to learn is we can do EQ or we can do side chaining. I think people will want to know about EQ before they know about side chaining. So we're going to do a bit of mixing down next. So come back right after this short break. Is there a short break?
Thought we were doing pretty well, I didn't know hell was on the agenda. And I'm a memory king, so I live life like when I remember. Everything all good, everything nice, and everything all so cool. Now I act like a